when people are saying Tommy Robinson, he's got it quite hard on the block because he can't get his food and this, that, and the other. What it is, what people don't know, like Paul Thorpe, Tootsie TV, yeah, they've never been to prison. They don't know nothing about prison. But what it is there, when Tommy Robinson used to be on the wing, he can buy a canteen off anybody. He can say to someone, listen, mate, you get them people and you go, look, mate, I'll put £100 into your private cash. You get me your canteen and I'll make sure you're okay. So he can do this to 4, 5, 6 people. You know what I mean? He's got money, he can do it all day long. So he winds up with loads and loads of canteen. He can wind up with loads of mackerel, tuna, anything he wants, he will get, yeah? Loads and loads of it. But now he's done the block, he's got no one he can do that, say that to. Even if you've got people down the block, he ain't never going to see them to be able to say that, yeah? So that's why he's struggling. That's why, he's got to be eating from the hot plate. He must be eating from the hot plate. He's got to eat prison food. He has got to. If he says he's not, he is. Believe me, he is, yeah? And about all that crap about poisoning food, they can't poison it, yeah? Because when the food comes down to the hot plate, it's usually, especially down in the block, the egg unit, is screws that dish out the food. So it's put into these big containers, and it's put into the hot plate where you keep it hot, yeah, on top, not the bottom, on top, yeah. You got your potatoes, your carrots, your greens, your meats, and all them sort of things. It's all different, yeah. It's all separated. So when people come out of the block, because Tommy Robinson is not in that block by himself, believe me, they're not going to move 14, 15 people just because Tommy Robinson's down there. Because Tommy Robinson to them is just a normal person, yeah. So then people are down the block. So Tommy Robinson might be the second or the third or even the fourth of person to come out of his cell. It could be any time, anybody come out of his cell. It could be anyone, you know. So they won't know, the screws or anybody won't know who's coming out. And they don't, your food's not dished up on a plate. It's not on a plate. You got to come out with your own plate. You got to come out and get your own food. Right? So it's not dished out. The guy says, oh, there's Tommy Robinson's. Here, Tommy, here's yours. And here's so-and-so's and so. No, you come over and you can move along the thing and you get your food. So it's impossible for Tommy Robinson to get poisoned. That, I don't know where he got that from, but it can't happen, yeah. So I believe that Tommy Robinson will be getting food from the hot plate. It's the only way he can survive. He's only getting £20 a week. He can't live off that. Not at all. He can't live off that. That's why he's saying that they got him on hunger strike. He's not on a hunger strike. He's put himself on a hunger strike where he doesn't want to eat from the hot plate, but I believe he is. I believe he's telling a few little fibs, which you do down there, you know what I mean? You know, it's not easy. It's not easy down the block. It's not easy. Even if you've got a television, which he has, it's not easy down the block. He keeps his bed in his cell. He's lucky. It's a seg unit. Usually down the seg unit, all your stuff comes out. Your bedding comes out. Everything comes out. All you got in his cell is a table and chairs. That is the old seg. It's all changed now. You've got your bed in there, but you're not allowed to sleep in your bed at certain times of the day. But I should imagine it's all different now. It'd be like a normal bang up for him, yeah? Except he's down the seg. It's not easy. When you're banged up if he is banged up 23 hours a day, it's not easy. You know, all you do is you just think about his wife and his kids. That's all you think about, right? And 9 times out of 10, you lie in your bed and you go into a trance. It's called, like, it's a similar thing as what Ronnie Ben used to do, called astral projection, where you leave your cell. You go, you're awake. Even if you close your eyes, you're awake, but you go somewhere else, right? You just drift, it's gone. That's what he should be doing. When I was down the block, I mean, it was different for me. I mean, I nearly got killed down there, but Tommy Robinson set himself out a routine where he wakes up in the morning, makes his bed. I would, being Tommy Robinson, if I was there, I would make my bed up and I would take all the sheets, blankets off and put in boxes, proper square box at the end of the bed. Yeah, and when I need to make the bed, I make my bed because it's exercise, it's movement. You're not just leaving the bed as it is. It's a movement. Yeah, so your time is going. It's a movement. Yeah. The reason you do that is you get all your bed in, you put it on your table, you turn your bed upside down, you do your pull ups on it. You pull up on it, or you bend, put it on the floor, and you can press it. It's all things to do every day. I know it's monotonous. I know things get monotonous, but you got to do it. You're down the block. You got to do it. If you stay in the block and you just get in your bed, lay on your bed, and think, you're gonna crack up. You're gonna crack up, which is more likely exactly what Tommy Robinson's doing. He's not thinking straight. He's not thinking straight. He's down here. I've got another 4 months to do. I can't cope with it. I can't do it. He's strong, Tommy Robinson. Tommy Robinson's a strong person. He does all his rallies. He does all his talks. He's strong. He's got to stay strong. He must stay strong. He can't become like a cabbage in there. He can't go, I've had enough of this, mate. I can't take no more of it. No, you've got to be strong. You've got to let people see. When people come and visit you, you can't be telling them this and telling them that, that you find it hard. You've got to tell them, no, I'm all right. I've got my little routine. I work out in the morning, make my bed, box my bed, and then I'll do my press-ups, my sit-ups, my pulls, and all that. I have half an hour in the gym every day out the cell. If that's true, I don't know, but if it is, it's brilliant, yeah? Then he gets his breakfast or whatever, as he eats his breakfast. 9 times out of 10 after breakfast, you have a little lay down, yeah? And then if day goes by like that, yeah, it's not good. But being done, I don't know what the Woodhill seg's like, yeah, but I don't know if you can see out his window. A lot of these segs put aluminium sheet at a certain angle that all you can see is the floor. You can't see nothing else, yeah. So if you've got aluminium sheet down there, you can't see nothing, but he can still shout out the window. He can still stand on his chair and shout out the window to people that are down the seg, I should imagine, and having conversations with these people. It makes the day go that bit quicker, and he's got a telly down there, so television's, in my time, the only time I see a television is right at the end of my bird, right at the end. Before, you're lucky to get a radio, you're lucky to get a transistor radio, that big, with a PP on battery, but you got to earn that, so, things are a lot different, but because things are different, your things seem harder. It's not. I know it don't make no sense, but things seem harder. He's got 4 months to do. Yeah. He's got to go up with his terrorism charge. What's going to happen now? No one knows. Yeah. There's a lot of people at the minute talking about Tommy Robinson this, Tommy Robinson that. When he gets out, we're going to have a big rally and all this, that and the other. It's not good to be saying that because the government don't like it. They know he's very powerful. They know that he's got a lot of influence with people, yeah? So they will do their utmost to keep him in. They don't want him out. They don't want him out. They want to keep him down the block. They want to keep him. They want to make him a cabbage. They want to make sure that he's edge gone. I believe myself personally that when Tommy Robinson comes out of prison, personally myself, I think he'd get a plane and he'd fly away, mate. And no one's going to see him for a long time. He'd do a little talks, maybe from wherever he goes, but he won't come back to England for a long time. Or they can't, unless they confiscate his passport, and then it becomes contempt of court again if he gets it. It's a big thing, but I don't think that'll happen. I don't think they're going to nick his passport of him. I think he'll be able to get a passport. They might have his passport now, but he's got to try and apply for that passport back, yeah? So that might be a bit of aggro, yeah, for him. But, he mustn't travel under someone else's passport like he did before and got done for contempt of court, yeah? He can't afford to get done for contempt of court again. Personally, myself, I feel that the contempt of court he got is because he's been done 2 or 3 times for contempt of court. We know he's been maybe sentenced on his charges, But judges don't like it. Judges don't like it. Oh no, it's been done once, it's been done twice. You know, well, he's not learned a lesson. You know, contempt of court, so we'll give him 18 months. If he hadn't been on contempt of court again, if he hadn't been like, if this is the first time, I think he would have got a big fine. I think they got maybe a tag, maybe a house arrest, or maybe a big fine. Personally, that's what I thought you'd have got. But it's only because he's been done for the contempt of court 2-3 times. That's the only reason, believe me, yeah. They will not send him to a DCAT. He will not go to a DCAT because he's not safe. He's an unsafe person, yeah. One, he can be hurt. People can hurt him. Two, he can go. Two, he can get out there, get in a car, go down and get a boat across the sea, across the channel, and get whatever, and go to Spain or wherever he's going to go later, yeah? That's the only reason he won't get a DCAT. There's no other reason that he won't. You know, personally, you know, it'd be a bit hard for him to get a DCAT, Tommy Robinson, because of that. Just because of that contempt of courts, where he don't care, he just goes, yeah? I wish him all the best. You know, but it's not easy down there. It's not easy down there when you can't get your food. You know, it's not easy down there when you can't get in contact with people. All you can do is shout out the window, you know. Anyway, bang, bang, well.